What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Eclectic Beard. As always, I got best panel on YouTube when it comes to college football talk. I got Mr. Blake TV, I got Mr. Rod J, and I got Whiskey Scout, and I know we got two others that are going to be joining us because I know they've seen it. So they getting kids to bed is more likely what's going on.
That's it, brother.
So how's everybody doing today?
Oh man, I feel like firing my head coach. I'm doing good. What the
I'm doing
hell?
well. Everybody flipping around. It's just me and you, Blake. What the hell?
Oh man,
it's just me. It's just me. What's up?
What in the fuck is going on?
Damn, homie. I thought
In
you
high
were
school, you was
man,
a man, homie. What the fuck happened to you?
it's like somebody just took and hijacked shit all of a sudden.
Did somebody
didn't
get
do
your
that?
number? Did somebody hack your stuff?
Did you do that?
No, I didn't do that. That's your shit that you do. I don't do that.
My hands are off the dial, folks.
Yeah, so I guess you were about to say you feel like firing your head coach, but it looks like your team got to that first. So
Well, I'll be honest, I was gonna say that, but damn, we got so fucking dizzy right then. I don't remember what the hell I'm gonna say now. So shit. Cheers to you guys. I hope y'all had a good week. I hope your teams won, and I know that I did. So
My team pulled out the upset.
My
Nice,
team
brother.
won. We were looking good at half, and then second half we kind of melted.
y'all pulled a Chad Morris, didn't you?
I don't know. We won, but it what 2 or 2 points, something like that.
Hey, brother. That's
Oh, you're talking about your team.
Yeah,
I watched that. I watched that game, and it's like, oh, they went for 2, and that's what got you guys to win. If they got the 2, you guys would have, you won by 1 point. He wasn't going to overtime.
Tied up. No, 2 was the win. You're right. 2 was.
Yeah, 2 would have got the win because one would have put it in overtime.
Man, that was still in him to go for it like that too. He was on the roll. He should just roll roll into the.
Got Mr. Lyons in here. He's about to film a music video. Well, as soon as it drops, brother, you know I'm gonna take a react to it and tell everybody what I think.
As far as my pick, yeah, it won too. Texas beat K State. So
yeah.
And then cheers to Trish. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Let's see.
Hey.
I'll tell you what, it was an interesting week in the top 25. That's for damn sure.
yes, sir.
Minnesota beating Penn State 31-26.
Yeah,
Minnesota still they did jump, but they're only number 7.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck does that happen?
they still don't get no love.
Well,
Even
I mean, it's Minnesota. People just don't.
Well, you don't associate them as a headhunting, as one of those top-notch colleges, but they've gotten a record for it, and they're taking and beating the teams they're supposed to beat. So,
Yeah.
got to show them some love a little bit.
Penn State was number 4. They were number 17. Sad rides, boys.
And then, PJ Fleck, he's a hell of a coach. He's got them boys. It took him. I watched the post game pep talk he took and give the team. I see the reason why them boys take and fight for him so hard, like for real.
I heard that too, brother. I totally agree with you, homie.
Yeah.
And then Ohio State took Maryland to the woodshed.
It's Maryland. They might as well have played Arkansas.
Yeah, that was
Next.
a good old hold your ass up paddling right there. I mean, they just they paddled away. It's like
They took Old Yellow behind the woodshed and put him down.
Yes, they did. And Chase Young right now looks like he might not be eligible to take and play the next 4 games because he took a loan from a family friend. Now, the loan was paid the fuck back. But due to the fact that half of the college kids have to take out a fucking loan at some point if they don't work. What do they expect these college athletes to take and do?
Like I said, NCAA, the last legal organized mafia in the country.
Amen. Amen, brother.
Right.
I think we all agree.
I don't know if y'all seen, but it looks like Memphis is going to be playing that number 1 recruit that they took and had come to their college.
And who is that?
Wiseman or whatever. Penny Hardaway was like, you know what, fuck that. I'm gonna take and pay whatever needs. As the head coach at the high school where that kid played there in Tennessee, he took and paid to move the family up there so the boy could play for him, and then the boy followed him to college. Well, due to the fact that as the head coach of the high school team, he took and paid for the team to move. Now it's a violation of NCAA rules. Man, fuck you.
Man, Penny Hardaway is one of the coolest dudes they say you'll ever meet in your life, bro. I'm serious. They say he helps all kinds of underprivileged kids, man. And I'm not saying that kid is. I'm just saying if he helped move his family, you got to think he's trying to do the best thing, not only for his player, but his own family. And you got to like that.
Oh yeah, and the thing about it is that's the fact that
that's why I'll never that's why I'll never hate on Reggie Bush, because them boys were paying him money to help his family. And man, he's a 20-year-old kid. We can all look back now at 30, 40 something. Oh, I wouldn't have done that. But when you're that age, somebody throws that money in your lap, who ain't going to take it?
Oh shit, look at there.
That was a quick mail call.
He ran over and got it. We got the box on the corner.
Hold that baby up in honor right there.
Oh yeah, I gotta do some major honeydews.
So show that off again. I got you presented.
It's very, very cold out.
Yeah,
that is an awesome shirt. That is an awesome shirt.
Thank you, Rob J.
I hope you enjoy it there.
Oh, I will.
Hey, Whiskey, all you got to do now, brothers, cut out the sleeves and like throwing a leather jacket over the side of it, dude. Oh, man.
I ain't got enough Arkansas in me for that.
I don't either, smart ass. Next question.
Cheers, buddy. I was gonna say, as far as Penny Hardaway is concerned, the NCAA might have picked a fight. They didn't want to take and fight because Penny Hardaway had made over $100 million between endorsements and contracts and stuff like that. He made fuck you money while he was a NBA player, and he's basically telling, because he said, "No, we're going to take and play him." He's basically telling the NCAA, "You know what? Fuck you and your rules."
I love Anthony Hardaway. That was the first jersey I got as a kid when I was 15 years old, dude. I loved Anthony Hardaway. That dude.
Oh yeah, how could you not?
Baller. He's a good dude too. I liked him.
Yeah, he's a class act. I mean, again, NCAA is. I haven't been a fan of them for years with some of the stuff. That's why I don't get mad. I get a Reggie Bush. I don't get mad at a Chris Webber. I mean,
no, you can't.
These guys aren't trying to do anything to break the bank. They're trying to get stuff just to survive while they're in school. And I knew athletes that played ball and how they had to struggle at some points just to get stuff. So. Man, the school's making millions off of it. They're selling everything out they can. They can walk by the bookstore and see their jerseys selling for $50 a jersey, and they getting jack off of it. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm like, bro, if you got to, you got to. I mean, you're struggling.
Oh, yeah.
And you still can't tell me Zion Williamson didn't get paid something. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
That kid was way too talented. Oh,
I think it's kind of a denial. I remember when I was in grade school, like 8th grade or whatever, when Boz played for Oklahoma. And I remember flipping over to Sports Illustrated, and Boz was out there posing with a Corvette that he didn't pay for. And I was loaded, like, and it was like, that's when you learned about the word booster, right? So boosters it's not like something uncommon to be happening out there. So yeah.
Not only was he boosted that way, he was boosted that
way too. He had them fake muscles.
You know who exposed him was Bo. Bo, like, you ain't that
Bo
big,
run
son.
right over his ass.
Bo looked at him and said, "I must break you," and he did.
Bo hit so hard he knocked him out of football.
Cheers to CBP and
cheers, brother.
And Blake said, "Yeah, tell CBP Packers #1, but love my Cowboys."
Aaron Rodgers is a bad man.
And
so I got a question for Blake, because I don't usually watch the NFL, but I keep seeing these videos of Dak Prescott. What the hell was he doing? Was that his warm-up dance or something?
Yes, and it's I'm not lying. After saying that, I would trade Dak and my hottest cheerleader for Patrick Mahomes.
I don't know what that little wiggle he was doing. It's like he was Shakira out there in the Cowboys uniform.
That's not a fair trade. What do you?
Yeah,
no,
all the cheerleaders
no, it is a fair trade.
Yeah.
I've seen the Packer cheerleaders. It's a fair trade.
But Patrick Mahomes plays on the Chiefs, so
I guess you got the wrong team.
I meant the Chiefs. My bad. I've seen them too.
No,
sorry.
I didn't think they was too bad looking.
I seen that Dak
You
video.
got high standards, brother.
I seen that Dak video. I seen that Dak video. I was like, Shakira.
Somebody on Twitter actually did that, and when he's doing that, remember that line, that song with Shakira? She says, "Lucky though my breasts are small and humble, so you don't confuse them with mountains." And they had him doing that shit over. Oh God, it sucks to be a Cowboy fan.
I don't know, with Dak doing that dance and Zeke running around with these little half crop tops on. I don't know what's going on in Dallas.
Yeah, I don't either.
Big D is taking on a whole new meaning there.
I have never understood Zeke ever. He's just kind of really strange.
Okay, ain't nobody typing that line. That was good, right? Cheers, buddy. Cheers.
I have yeah, it's Zeke with his lip and nose and everything else rings.
Back to your Baylor and TCU. Baylor actually had to earn that. That was a little closer than the score.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But Baylor keeps doing it. If Baylor keeps pulling them out, you can't deny they got some sort of team there, because it's not about. Sometimes the wins ain't pretty, but a win's still a win.
Yeah, I don't know how they're taking a rank below a 2-loss Auburn and a 2-loss Florida.
I don't either. I don't understand. This year, I think they put so much emphasis on the SEC. I think if Bama should lose to Auburn, I honestly think if Bama lost to Auburn, they would increase it to 6 teams just so Bama get a chance to play. Out of the blue. Playoff this year. We're going to throw Bama in there. I don't think they can do a playoff without Bama. I just don't think they can. They don't know how. When Gary Danielson looked like he was going to cry at halftime.
I can't
he did. I told you that too. Yeah,
I wish he would have cried because I can't stand that dude.
Hey, preach, brother. Preach, brother. Preach.
Yeah,
brother.
They shouldn't have him calling the games with Bama because he is way too much of a homer. It'd be like having Paul Feinbaum up in there.
Yeah. Or having me talk about the Razorbacks. Same thing. I know, right?
He should have 2 earrings, Paul Feinbaum. Roll Tide.
I'm not gonna take and disagree with you on that one, Bubba.
Yeah.
I don't think you could. Anybody that's watched any of his shows could.
Yeah.
But
Florida laid the smackdown on the Commodores.
That was a beatdown too. That's a team trying to. We need to work back up in the pitch.
Yeah, they're trying to take and prove a point there. We can take and beat the sorry teams in our conference. Go us.
Hey, we can't beat the sorry teams. Don't feel bad. You're doing great, bro.
Let's see. SMU took in 59-51 over East Carolina.
That was
a surprising score.
That's like an Hawaii score there.
Yeah, no shit. That's the same thing I'm thinking.
What is East Carolina's mascot? I can't.
Pirate, ain't it?
Pirate.
East Carolina Buccaneers or whatever. Or Pirates.
No, it's a Pirate. Like they used to be a rival back in against WVU for a while.
Okay, cool, man. SMU, I know why y'all are good. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway.
They can score in bunches, apparently.
No, that's not it.
Let's see. Of course, my team, Bama, lost to LSU 46-41, and they took and pushed our defense around for about 3/4 of the game. Bama got 3 stops and scored 21 points in those 3 stops, but it was, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. That was one of the in all the games we watched thus far this season. I don't know if it was the top one, but it was definitely one of the top 5 entertaining games I think of the season. Watching those two go at it.
Yes,
I mean, that was just a battle back and forth, but you got to admit, Joe Burrow's like the new Joe Cool. And Bama was pulling out everything. They had the light shows during the commercial breaks and all that kind of stuff. And Joe was just, give me the ball back. Back.
Oh, yeah.
Did not get rattled.
And when he did have that goofy interception, he had the wherewithal to tackle that guy standing right in front of him.
Yeah.
Both quarterbacks went, what the heck happened?
Oh, shoot.
PD, what's up, bottom dollar?
Oh,
yes. Yeah, some quarterbacks do what we call make a business decision.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, hopefully Bama next week makes a business decision and sits Tua.
Yeah.
But even with that bump, I mean, Tua was still had it rolling. I mean, I will say there was times where you thought he might try to take off, but he couldn't because of the injury. But his passes, that one bad one he had, but I mean, most of his passes, they were right on point. I mean, when they came back from like the 6-yard line, like 94 yards on that one play, it was like, yeah.
Hey, listen, I got one question about that game. How'd that boy go out of bounds and then come back in and catch it on the one?
Because he was pushed.
They explained it afterwards. Like, because he was pushed, he can come back in and reset his feet in time.
Man, that was dirty. I lost my
that catch was
it was phenomenal.
That was probably a catch of the year.
Oh, it was phenomenal. But when he stepped out and came back in, but they never actually showed the push. They just showed his feet.
They showed it from one of the angles.
They showed it from a couple of different angles.
Oh,
okay. And then what they didn't explain is the one official told the ref what actually happened, and the ref didn't really explain it when he did the call at the end either.
Right.
Gotcha, homie. Gotcha, bro. Gotcha.
Was that Moss's son that made that catch, by the way?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because Bama was on an episode of Got Moss the next morning. So
that kid is like, y'all ready to sign me for the NFL now? I'm like my daddy.
Oh, I know.
Bigger. He's a lot bigger. He ain't lanky like that.
Yeah, he's a tight end. He's like coming in a bigger size. And I don't know if you guys know that, but Randy Moss has a daughter as well who used to play basketball here in Northern Kentucky, Thomas More. She set like the record for Division III points or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Like she was like, I mean, he's got some athletes, this kid. I mean, that talent is definitely DNA.
You gotta wonder if Randy Moss or like his mom and dad were athletes. I never actually heard that. Because if that's not the case, he was God-given talent, dude. He's the best I've ever seen.
A lot of people don't play sports. I mean, there's just people that don't that's got a lot of talent. My grandfather, he never played no sports back in school.
Yeah.
But he in the Army, he boxed on the team. I mean,
nice.
He played basketball just fine. I remember playing basketball with him when I was 16 and he was 60. He could still.
He could move.
People around you and make you look a little stupid now and then if you went to sleep.
Well, some opportunities don't allow people to play either. Yeah, there's some ideas that they can't really do that.
Right.
That's I know.
Hey, Alan,
it was the case, especially back in the day, but it's still the case of like poor communities and stuff like that too. If you ain't got the money, your kid is not going to be able to take and play sports regardless.
Alan, I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna leave it at this, homie. I was pulling for Alabama because y'all know how I feel about LSU. LSU was a better team.
Yeah, I had to pick my team for the upset.
I know. I know
it's my team, but I told y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost. So
you did. You did. I was pulling for y'all, but man, those kids are good. They're good. LSU is good.
Except your team was the favorite though last week, and I took LSU for the upset.
Yeah, I know. Favorites don't mean nothing to me if the team you're playing is ranked higher.
When this game was played, K-State was ranked and Texas was unranked.
Yeah.
Now the game, it's a flip flop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember what K-State was ranked at.
I
think K-State was 20. I thought it
was 21st. It's somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But I think they're overthinking Texas, too, because I think on my upset for this week, Texas goes to Iowa State, and I think Iowa State beats Texas.
I agree with that.
Oh, that could
be good, too.
Man, that's a good
Iowa State's tough.
That is a good pick.
They
I mean, even when they lose close.
Yeah.
They're not out of it, as they proved against Oklahoma.
That was a fun game to watch right there at the end. That was what college football is all about.
9.5 yards. Needed 10. 9.5.
So close. Just a never mind.
Like football, game of inches, baby.
Yes, sir. See, you had
no surprise.
Cincinnati, that's not a surprise. Connecticut sucked for a long time. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. I don't care who they got as their coach. I don't know if they can't pull talent or they just can't pull a coach.
Well, here because I'm in Cincinnati, they're getting kind of pissed off. They're not getting more recognition on their team, so they're trying to go out here and play and knock teams the hell out of them the best they can.
Well, they accomplished that last week. they Mike Tyson them bitches.
Going around kicking Huskies, that ain't cool. That's like freaking Clemson kicking Terriers around.
That's animal abuse.
or waffles.
Right.
Hey, we picked a bigger dog to kick around this weekend.
Cheers to Juggalo.
Juggalo, what's up?
Juggalo, what's
Appreciate you
up?
stopping by, buddy.
Cheers to you, brother.
Yep.
Let's see. Then you had Wisconsin beating Iowa, and that close win. But
I was shocked by that. I thought Iowa would win. I really did. I thought Iowa
Wisconsin win by more.
yeah, that's what I figured because Iowa hasn't been doing anything for the last couple weeks.
No.
Yeah.
They
Ever since
hung-
that Penn State game, it's kind of like come down.
Right. But
They
they didn't
never-
hang with them.
Yeah,
You know,
see,
it's funny,
Penn
they
State
keep 'em
needed
all-
Iowa to beat Wisconsin. They didn't do it.
They keep them all, even like Minnesota. They're the other than Ohio State, no matter how many wins or losses, they're all that 10th ranking or above. I mean, it's like they won't give the Big Ten any love, and not that I'm on board with all that, but I think Minnesota deserves a higher ranking than they got.
Oh, they definitely deserve a higher ranking. I think they should be above Utah, Oregon, and Bama. I think they should be.
Yep.
They should be number 4 in the playoff rankings right now.
Well, I don't know
You
about
shouldn't have a one-loss team in the playoffs whenever in the playoff rankings. Whenever you got a team like LSU from the same damn conference.
that. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're waiting for the workout between when the Big Ten championship's done. I think that's what they're.
And see,
Yeah,
that's a bullshit way of looking at it, though. I mean,
But that's
really.
what they're doing.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Georgia took and beat Missouri 27-0.
Yep.
Well, and that's how they got to be ranked number 4, I guess.
Yeah.
Roll over that hard team.
Yeah.
They can't find their ass from the hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Now, Missouri started the season off strong, and they've just kind of like meow
Yeah.
right off the cliff.
They realized who they were. Like, wait a second, who are we?
My team sucks so bad. I'm so glad that man down below me said that.
Yeah.
Cheers, brother. Cheers, bro. Gosh damn.
At a point, you got to know your role and stay in your lane. They're like, wait a second. We're not supposed to be winning all these games with Missouri, damn it.
Oh my goodness!
They'll put us in a championship against Alabama. We'll get our ass kicked.
Depends on who they-
They would.
And Duke figured out that it's still not basketball season yet. 38-7.
If only they had Daniel Jones, the guy everybody hated. Now he's doing really good in the pros. Shout out to Daniel Jones. That's dope, dude. My Cowboys will kick your ass.
What the fuck? Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Like I tell you, every show the bandana's too tight. Clemson.
The only
piece of
person
shit.
that cares about the Cowboys is Cowboys fans. So just chill it.
And what the fuck am I? Chopped liver?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I'm chopped liver, folks.
Um,
Clemson.
Well, you're just part of the misguided Cowboys part of the world.
Says the guy who has the word owl on his hat. Oh, come on, Whiskey. Don't slap me. I'll back up.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm
I'm
just
backing up. Don't slap me, Whiskey.
Just keep it right like it is. Right there.
So Clemson beat the piss out of NC State, which is no surprise. I didn't even watch the game. How'd your boy do? Did he throw any interceptions or?
No,
None in the past 3 games. I don't understand the whole deal with this game. They were saying Clemson ain't beating anybody well enough. They're not really showing what they can do, and then we go and we beat the hell out of NC State. Now we're the bad guys for picking on a beat-up team. So I'd like to see how that plays out next weekend.
Well, I mean, y'all are number 3 now, so. And y'all play Wake Forest next week, right?
Yeah, that kind of pissed me off that they lost this week, but it kind of gives us we had a chance to play one more ranked team, and that took it away. So I haven't even got to see the playoff rankings yet. I just got home, so I hadn't got to see what happened.
Hey, by the way,
So
go ahead, Rob. Go ahead.
No,
Rob.
but I was going to say, speaking of, like, as we talked about Alabama, like slipping number 5, should Clemson really be number 3? Considering their schedule and who they really. haven't played.
They're the reigning defending national champs.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that gets them into the top 4. I'm not saying they don't deserve to be in there. I'm just saying when you look at some of the other teams, is it just because they're the reigning champs that's really holding them in there?
So,
Somebody in there and they rape everybody and win it all again. We're all going, well,
I guess they deserve to be there.
Yeah.
The only thing that makes Will Muschamp a genius right now is if he's trying to figure out a way to get the hell fired. So
no, I think he's a genius by keeping his job with the record that he has.
Yes, I agree. I agree, bro.
But then again, you know what he's going to go down there. He's going to beat Texas A&M this week, and that's probably what's going to keep his damn job.
That was a good game. I was pulling for Oklahoma only for my homeboy beside me over here. I'm not lying. I was like, damn, I don't want Robert to be pissed. I really don't. Hell, I'm already pissed off enough.
I wanted Iowa State to kick the extra point and take it to overtime. I mean, I guess I can respect them for going for the win and trying to get out of there with the win because they were rolling, but the tried and true is if you're at home, you know, I don't know how they do that. If you go for it, you don't go. I just felt like the way it was going after that point, if they went to overtime, they were starting to really get the gist of shutting down Oklahoma a little bit, and they might have been able to pull it out then. But
yeah, I think they should have kicked it, took it to overtime.
The way they fought back in that game, it was like they were starting to get Jalen maybe a little off his game, and you make a stop there, make him kick a field goal, you might have a chance to score a touchdown that way.
Jalen's still doing some stupid shit. That damn last interception on the sideline. I still don't understand what he was thinking. That ball should have been thrown out of bounds. You take your losses and you move on.
Yeah.
I mean, that was stupid. I mean, he was double covered up and under. I mean,
he's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He was at Alabama. There's a reason why Tua won the job. Just saying.
Well, no, I'm not disagreeing with you. Hey, when they announced they was taking him, I've not been shy about this at all. I wasn't quite on board with it. I mean, I like what he's done, but I think it was a year to bring somebody along that's going to be there for another 2 years. It was time to make a little bit more of a longer investment in the program. He's just a 1 year, and I mean, he's not taking it to the promised land.
Hey, just wait till the Cowboys fire Jason Garrett. We give your coach $25 million a year deal.
You'll get Jalen Hurts too to replace Dak Prescott.
Hey, I'll be honest. I hope Jalen dances better than Dak.
Back to subject 0 real quick, and the whole Carolina and Muschamp. He's about riding in on Urban Meyer's coattails, run the program to the ground, getting a multi-million-dollar buyout, firing. Now repeat with SC post Spurrier. Well, I mean, South Carolina's never really had any success unless you take a look at the 81 team, which had our 83 team, which had George Rogers, went Heisman and stuff like that. Spurrier is the one he's like the one coach who's had any kind of success there. So they can't take and get no recruits. I mean, if you take a look at where they've got the stadium at, it's not in the best area of town. So you're going to take recruits to take a look at your stadium, and it's not the best area of town at all. Stadiums are one of two places, either right there at the university or it's somewhere where you got an idyllic type country, a little bit setting, or in a nice metro area. This isn't in a nice metro area, so they're not going to take and pull the recruits they need unless they take and continue to update. And that's the other thing; they're not updating their facilities like they need to take and pull the recruits that they should.
They built the football center or whatever. It's really nice. That's about the only thing they've done. As far as they need to develop the area around the stadium, they need to buy the land up, develop it up, and make it a nice area, like you said. And
it's an old industrial area. It's an old ass industrial area with half of everything closed the fuck down. And you got the fairgrounds right the fucking across the street. And whenever the fair's not there, there ain't a fucking thing over there but grass.
Nope. And then again, you go down there and you see what happens at these football games with the frat fights and all this shit, and that's all people advertise.
Yeah.
And they don't get a good look at all.
No.
I don't give a shit if they ever do, to be honest with you.
Being a Clemson fan, I'm not sure you would.
In the area in South Carolina, you could have a football field.
And then Boise State beat Wyoming by 3 points.
Yeah, I watched part of that game when it was on. It was like one of those things at midnight, like you're flipping through it all. I guess I'll watch this on right now. So
I've done that.
And there you go, Brad. My wife, Erie Nicole. Clemson Stadium is beautiful compared to USC, and she's a Carolina fan, so that says something right there.
So good views.
Interesting scores and happenings. Arkansas fires Chad Morris finally.
Thank God.
Arkansas fans everywhere rejoice.
It was funny about that. So I was at work today, and I was talking to one of the advisors I work with. I was calling him up and let him know some stuff happening. And he's like, hold on, let me turn my radio down or whatever. And on the radio, it was coming across about Arkansas firing Chad Morris. I'm like, did he just fire the Arkansas head coach there? And he's like, yeah, you just heard. It's like, my buddy's going to be mad tonight. I don't know, he might be happy tonight. I don't know how he's going to feel tonight, but he was worried about them getting rid of him. So.
I'm going to tell you guys something. This is the most fun I've ever had with my clothes on in my life. I like Chad as a guy. He's one hell of a recruiter. He is he can do the rah-rah shit. But here's facts, folks. 4-18. Statistically, the worst coach ever for us. 0-14. 0 wins, 14 losses in the SEC. Can't do it no more, bruh.
John Blake was the same way.
But and the only reason he got shipped in, the only reason.
Thanks, Dio.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, you spell britches with an R, jackass. Cheers, Dio.
You take me to the pros. Well, we all kind of get off when we talk about the pros around here because I don't think none of us follow it quite close enough to talk about it like we're, No. We like to pontificate about the shit that we see on the weekends. There's college football is concerned.
There's 3 things I know about the pros. 3 things to know about the pros. Number 1,
Dak can't dance.
Four now. Thank you, brother. Number 1, Dak can't dance. Number 1, Tom Brady's too old. Number 3, my Cowboys are awesome. And number 3, Aaron Rodgers is a bad man. Oh, and Lamar Jackson.
1, 3, 3. We left 2 out somewhere in there.
It's Arkansas, Matt. Don't question.
Yeah, don't question. Just go with it.
Hey, getting back to the topic, I don't hate Chad. I think we should have kept him another year. I didn't want to. When you lose to Western Kentucky,
why?
Because I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, bro. We got whooped by Western Kentucky 45-19. That's unacceptable.
Wait, hold on. Everybody the benefit of bullshit. You've been on here for 11 weeks calling for that motherfucker's fired. What are you talking about? Oh my God, we're gonna that's what it's been for 11 weeks from you.
Yeah.
I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Now you do, asshole, because he's not there no more.
Yeah, Blake, you're kind of like sounding like people that watch Walking Dead that wanted Carl dead, and they got upset when Carl got killed. It's like, you wanted him dead. Why are you mad now? He's dead.
Well, I don't watch The Walking Dead. Number 2, y'all need to quit doing drugs. I've said all year, Chad Morris is a man.
I'm always
Hopefully there's no lightning strike in Arkansas tonight.
There you go.
Hey, seriously, it's looking like we're going to get either there's a rumor going around we're either going for Urban Meyer, which that ain't going to happen. That is not going to happen.
No, he's not going to Arkansas. You can forget about that.
But who's the coach from Memphis?
I know.
Norval?
Or something like that. Storville.
Yeah, it's looking like we may get him. So either way, we win, man. I hate Chad.
Well, he sounds like an Arkansas coach with a name like that.
Yeah, he does.
You need to get Mike Stoops.
Yes, I agree. That's actually him or oh hell.
You ain't getting him.
No, I'm not getting him. See, that's what threw me off. I had somebody else in mind too.
You can get Mark Stoops, his brother.
Oh shit. Jeremy, the legend, Mr. Jeremy Vincent is here.
Hey Jeremy, I like how you joined in on the Chad Morris got his ass fired. Chime in, brother.
He is. He's drinking a beer too.
With a celebration beer, yeah.
Cheers, brother. Cheers. I'm with you.
Like the hell with that guy.
Mio Mayo.
Hey, Jeremy, since you just got here, we're talking about Arkansas firing Chad Morris. What's your thoughts, homie?
I didn't see any. I wanted to be in his corner, but he just never made any.
We're not getting no better.
No progress. Yeah.
That's it. That's all.
That's what happened.
What's going to end up happening is the same thing that happened to SMU. He'll be gone. His recruits get there. The team is going to get better.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Hey, high five, brother. I hope so. High five, homie. High five.
He's got talent up there now. He just can't coach him for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
Well, he might be one of those coaches that's better suited as a coordinator than he is as a head coach.
Well, he's a good recruiter.
He is. He's a hell of a recruiter.
He just might need some time to mature, kind of like Lane Kiffin, because Lane Kiffin wasn't head coach material until he got under Saban, and now he's at least made FAU respectable.
I got one question. I want somebody to answer this for me because I respect all y'all's opinions. Okay, if Chad Morris supposedly is the offensive guru that got Clemson going. Now, if that's the case, which I'm not saying it is or is not, why is he not calling the plays? Why is he not being like Bobby?
It's both. That's every team. Saban is a defensive guru, but he's not calling the defense.
Right.
Yeah, but here's the difference. When y'all are up 50-14 and somebody fucks up, he's screaming in there.
But that doesn't change a thing. That's taking and making a false correlation on that. You got to take and stick with the script that you're trying to write for us here, homie.
Okay, homie. So how many national championships y'all won in the last 10 years? How many have we won? 0, because we don't have a coach. That's all it comes down to. We got all the talent. God bless Chad Morris. Chad, if you're watching this, you cool.
You ain't got the same talent Bama's got.
No.
You're not getting no recruits.
That's it.
The only problem, what happened to Arkansas is we had a coach who couldn't drive a motorcycle real good in the curve. That's what happened.
Well, see, you guys are recruiting Louisville coaches. Louisville coaches have a little problem with the PUSSY because they get in trouble over that all the time. Basketball and football, they get in trouble over that. So.
Hey, right. That's not how you spell plate.
That's funny.
You got to leave Louisville coaches alone.
Oh my God.
That's good. That's good old knowledge.
Wow.
Hey, DB, there's only one dork in here. That's my Arkansas Razor 11 ass.
So. Dolly's always awesome. That's DB Dolly.
Oh, by the way, next week Arkansas is going to beat LSU. Don't laugh. Just go. Go ahead. Next.
Cut his mic. What?
But anyways, Virginia Tech beat Wake Forest 36-17. This is the game right here that fucked Clemson even worse because if Wake Forest had won, Clemson would at least play one more ranked team before the conference championship game. But
why start? Why start now?
Bottom dollar, I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, BD, I agree with that one, brother. Y'all need to win that one.
Yeah.
Or they need.
It seems like everybody we played is ranked. If we play them, we beat them, and then they fall off the fucking radar.
Hell yeah, man. As soon as y'all beat Waffles, they fell like a son of a bitch.
We had Michigan State lose to Illinois. Illinois is they're 6-4. Michigan State is just not Michigan State right now.
So Illinois is going bowling then.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
sir. Yes, sir. Western Kentucky's going bowling too.
Tennessee 17 and Kentucky 13. Rocky Top is looking to go bowling this season.
Wow, they turned it around there.
They're 5-5.
Yeah,
5-5. So
they got 2 games left. So,
by the way, I met a dude here last
Dolly's
week.
comment.
His name was Pissed Off Balls Fan. I want y'all to check him out. He is cool, dude. He is cool. Yeah, I see you laughing, but you can't get in. So.
Oh my God! And then this is the funniest of all.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
South Carolina 15. Now, that being said, Appalachian State is only a one-loss team, but they're also outside the Power 5. So, it if you only got one loss here, SEC team, you should be able to take and beat up on them. But it being South Carolina and Muschamp, well,
that right there should not let Georgia be in it. I mean, dude, come on, y'all lost to South Carolina. Appalachian State beat South Carolina.
But the way it's set up, you can lose early in the season and recover from it.
Yeah,
if you're gonna lose earlier the better.
Yeah.
I think,
Which is why Oregon's knocking at the door again.
Brad,
you called it, brother. You did. You called it. Back when they were 12th, you said, y'all watch out for Oregon. No way, dude.
Because Oregon's they can pretty. I'm not gonna say they're gonna walk through the Pac-12, but they pretty much can. They got nobody really they should lose to going into the Pac-12 championship.
Well, Mario Cristobal, he's the head coach there, right?
I don't know who the head coach is. I just
no idea, brother.
Watch some of their action. They are just as quick as they used to be back in the day when Kelly was there.
Be right back.
Yeah, Mario Cristobal is the head coach there, and he's been offensive coordinator, and he's been a position coach in the SEC and the ACC numerous times. And he said he's trying to take and he wants his team to be a little more physical, like an SEC team.
Yeah,
so
they're hitting.
Good luck.
But keep in mind, I mean, you want a team in the playoffs that has a fashion sense, and no one has more of a fashion sense than Oregon. I mean, they got more uniforms than Beyonce has outfits for her concerts. I mean,
it's really hard with their choice of uniforms on a weekly basis to see them as a manly team.
I mean, I'm surprised they haven't got a uniform with sequins on it yet. I mean, they got so many different stuff.
They got more wardrobes than Elton John does.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm guessing this might be directed towards Michigan State. Ever since the 4-plant closed, letting all the Hicks play. Second cousin, inbred momos and pawpaws.
No, it's not. It's Uncle Pawpaw. It's Uncle Pawpaw and Aunt Mamaw. That's
Momos and pawpaws. That's funny.
So Brad said he hadn't heard the new top 25. I've got it right here. I was going to go to the list as soon as he gets back.
He's a man. He's got the list.
Yes, sir. And then we'll take and go to the week 12 predictions. Which
I got one right, didn't I? Didn't I get my prediction right?
What did you predict, Jay?
Jeremy picked Minnesota over Penn State. He got his correct.
Yep.
Bing, bing, bing.
So did Whiskey. So did Rod Jace. I'm the only one who didn't pick right. It's because I picked my team over.
It's because you followed your heart.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's right.
You got to keep your heart out of this stuff, man.
That's it, bud. Hey, I've done learned. Fuck my heart. I'm done with my shit.
Your achy breaky heart.
Don't tell my heart. It
Oh my God! Please don't. Please don't. If you want to grow a mullet next.
My achy breaky heart.
So, Brad, I'm gonna go ahead and go through the football playoff rankings since you was asking about it. Is number 1 is LSU. Number 2, yeah, I know, right? Number 2 is Ohio State.
Fuck them.
Number 3 is Clemson. And I don't know how the fuck this is, but number 4 is Georgia.
That's bullshit.
That's horse shit.
Yeah.
Number 5 is Alabama.
That's bullshit. They should be 4.
Shut the fuck up. No, they shouldn't. Number 6 is Oregon.
Who's better, Georgia or Alabama?
Alabama.
They should be 4. They should be 4. End of discussion.
I don't know if Alabama should be 4 though.
No.
So should Georgia be 4?
No. We've got fucking unranked teams on here. One that's in the fucking top 15. It's fucking number 13. Fucking Minnesota's 9-0. Number 8. It just took and beat fucking an unranked Penn State team that up to that point had played 3 fucking teams that were ranked and had took and beat every one of them. No, Minnesota should be number 4 right now.
I agree with that one.
And fucking down. Number 6 is Oregon. Number 7 is Utah.
No.
Number 8 is Minnesota.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Number 9 is Penn State.
Major bullshit.
All the way from number 4 to number 9. Number 10 is Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And this is what gets me. Number 11 is Florida, sitting at 8-2. Number 12 is Auburn, sitting at 7-2. Number 13 is Baylor, sitting at 9-0.
He'll be there. Baylor actually should. I hate to say it, even as a diehard Oklahoma fan, but until we beat them, they should be ranked above us.
Baylor should have taller receivers.
I still think if you put Baylor on the field with Auburn, Auburn's defense would kill them.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Auburn's defense is stout. Their
Auburn's
terrible.
defense is stout, but Auburn's offense is a little shaky.
Bullshit. Yeah,
That's what
A
I'm
lot shaky.
I still think they would beat them, though, in my opinion.
I think Baylor still score.
Hey, Alan, being the Alabama fan, are y'all concerned at all, brother, about Auburn?
They better be.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
After what I watched the LSU game, it worried me.
Well, the difference between Auburn and LSU is the fact that Auburn doesn't have a quarterback who can throw the ball for 400 yards on a half fucking decent fucking defense. LSU does.
That's
Auburn quarterback against a half decent defense can't pass for 200 motherfucking yards.
If you had the first pick in the NFL draft, you need a quarterback. Who would you take? Joe Burrow? Would you take Joe Burrow first pick if you needed a quarterback?
Yep.
Yeah, but Auburn's defense is better than LSU's too, though.
That's right too.
Yeah.
Gonna be a low
Joe Burrow #1 in the pick just simply because he manages a game as well. He's just not out there flinging it around.
That's right.
Decisions at the right times. That's very important.
He's cool and calculated.
And the other thing with Auburn is you taking a look. You got problems whenever it's a Southern thing. You know, the whole Facebook thing, but also they got the YouTube channel where they're taking and making a video poking at your offensive line that hasn't been found apparently since 2011 because you can't run the fucking ball because you haven't had a 1,000-yard runner since 2011. So
yeah.
Hey,
just saying.
Well, Colin Cowherd said we were shit. So hey,
who the fuck still listens to Colin Cowherd?
Cowherd says it.
Yeah,
that's the most overrated son of a bitch on the fucking TV or radio today.
I might go Skip Bayless.
I was about to say Skip Bayless all the fucking way. Go pass, go collect $200. Skip fucking.
Although
Bayless.
I saw a piece today said Stephen A. Smith is the highest paid of them all now.
Brother, rightfully so.
Yeah,
rightfully so.
He makes 10 million a year.
This week.
Let's
He's
see.
Sports Center, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
He's what?
He's doing a Sports Center this week.
Yes.
Oh,
sir.
is he? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, he's doing Sports Center this week, bro.
I still like Shannon though.
You like Shannon Sharp?
Oh,
over Stephen A.
Oh yeah. Because Shannon was a history major. Shannon drops like these historical type stuff when he talks to you sometimes. So
well, I will give you benefit of the doubt, brother. There's one thing Shannon has over Skip and Stephen A. He actually played in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He said about that.
Yeah. Experience.
I like him because of the fact, just for the simple fact, he makes Skip Bayless take him look like a fucking idiot. Like
Skip. Come on, you know that ain't real, Skip.
Well, thank you, DB.
We need somebody to sit across from Paul.
The rest of the panel is pretty good too.
Hey, DB, I'm a dumbass. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Wisconsin is 7-2 at number 14.
DB, we're a DA. Me and Blake.
Number 15 is Michigan. Number 16 is Notre Dame. Number 17 is Cincinnati. Number 18 is Memphis. Number 19 is Texas, who was unranked last week. How the fuck is Iowa still ranked at number 20?
I don't know. What are they like 7-3 now or something?
They're 6-3, but holy shit.
Yeah.
Like they can't handle the water against fucking teams that are ranked this year, apparently.
That's how I look at Penn State.
Penn State they beat.
Exactly. Penn State would still be in the top 4 if they raped them boys.
Which was the first of my predictions that came true when we started predicting games.
Boise State is at number 21. Number 22 is Oklahoma State. Number 23 is Navy. Number 24 is Kansas State. And number 25 is Appalachian State. So there's a top 25 according to the playoff committee. So
the Naps only lost one game?
Who?
What?
Who?
Apps only lost one game.
Yeah,
they only lost one. Yeah, but this is the playoff thing, so they're not playing anybody that's getting.
Yeah,
not gonna get in anyway.
But even to get a top 25 for a school like Appalachian State is like an honor for those guys. I mean,
I'm guessing University of New Hampshire is going to get out of the D-rated school and make a Wildcat run to the Roach Bowl.
Could happen.
Oh shit!
Get some.
Shout out to Bumpy. We see you, Bumpy. Cheers to you, brother.
See you, Bumpy.
There needs to be some kind of written criteria for them picking these teams for the top 25. They need to write down some kind of fucking rules and make it something everybody can read and understand instead of just being like, oh, we like this team this week, we're gonna put them the fuck up here.
Exactly. BD.
Well, maybe you missed my part earlier about the NCAA being the last organized mafia.
Yes.
So they don't want people to know the rules because they can keep running things the way they're running them.
guys, listen to me. There's no way in hell Georgia should be 4 when they lost to South Carolina, when Alabama lost to LS fucking U, the team I hate more than life itself, the best team in the country. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
no way.
I'll say that
No way.
if
That's
it was
not the
me,
top
I
four.
wouldn't have Georgia as 4. I'd probably have Oregon as 4.
I would too.
And I would still have Alabama at 5, but I have Georgia at 6. And I know we're not to predictions yet, but my prediction this week is that Auburn actually pulls out the win over Georgia, and that's going to actually bump Oregon up.
You just took my pick. Oh shit. Okay.
I was thinking that too.
Follow Raj or on I Love Your Mama Too Much. So oh my God. Okay. Hey, DB,
We've got a very colorful chat tonight. I'm loving this. It is
DB's one of my biggest fans on the
I
channel,
know.
so I'm glad she came in.
Oh, okay, cool.
hey, thank you to everybody who chimed
Wasn't
in.
she one of the ones in the chat taking and giving Eric some
Oh
shit on
yeah,
Thursday?
yeah. When we
Yes.
get Shannon and DB going, it gets crazy.
Yes, yes, and Rajay has Thursdays. Y'all got to take and watch. The Beer Flows.
The Beer Flow show.
Beer
yeah.
Flows on Thursdays. You've got to take and check him out. That shit on Thursday
Yes.
was hilarious
Yes,
because
it was. Yes,
her
it was.
and Shannon on Eric was just. It was a fucking hoot. That's all I got to say.
Yes, it was.
I think DB actually made Eric a little bit uncomfortable there.
I think we found a match there between Eric and DB. So I mean,
So for week 12, these are the big games that are the ranked games or whatever that are coming up. You got number 25, Oklahoma State versus Kansas, which I guess this isn't going by the rankings that we just looked at, but Oklahoma State versus Kansas.
That's AP poll ranking.
yeah, I think it's AP
Yeah.
you're looking at.
Yes, sir.
Penn State versus Indiana. Bama versus Mississippi State.
Ass whooping.
That'd be blowout.
Michigan versus Michigan State.
Another ass whooping.
Michigan.
Wisconsin versus Nebraska. Oh, that's going to be a
Ass
geez,
That's
whooping.
going to be a thumping.
oh yes.
Ass whooping.
Florida versus Missouri. That's going to be another ass whooping.
Ass
Yeah.
whooping.
Navy versus Notre Dame. That's going to be an interesting game, I think.
Since Rajay took the other one, I'm taking Navy over Notre Dame.
That was another one I was thinking of too. That could be another good one too. Yeah.
I think it's close, but Notre Dame wins.
Navy averages over 400 yards on the ground. They run that triple offense just like Army does. Army almost beat Michigan earlier this year. It could happen. That's all I'm saying.
I got some breaking news.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, some breaking
I got
news. Did Arkansas rehire Chad Morris?
No,
Don't make me jump off this motherfucker. I will, bro.
We fired him, but he won't leave.
He's fired and won't leave.
it has to do with
Phantom of the
basketball.
Arkansas.
has to do with basketball. UK
Lurking back
Kentucky
there
just lost to
somewhere.
Evansville.
Hey,
Oh,
Beardy,
Kentucky lost that game tonight. They were playing.
Kentucky lost to Evansville just now.
Oh, wow.
Evansville?
bullshit.
Yes,
For real?
no.
Well,
They
you know,
lost
being
it.
in Kentucky, all I can say is,
Hell yeah. I joined.
Anyway, I had to tell you guys that. I was like, wow.
oh,
No.
people will be pissed at work tomorrow, and I'll be
It's
laughing.
it's on ESPN's front page. Breaking news. Wow. Calipari's doing this.
What was Evansville's prediction? Evansville was supposed to lose by 25.5 points.
Well, you know what? When you keep bring in one and dones, it takes them a while to gel. So early this season is a chance to knock them off if you got senior leadership.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Let's see. Number 18, Memphis plays against Houston.
Be right back.
Memphis, because Houston's what? I don't think they got a winning record anymore.
Hey, Tweety, thank you for joining in on the channel.
Yeah, so Tweety.
Good to see you, sweetheart. Hope you're having a good night and a better tomorrow, baby.
Clemson is playing Wake Forest.
I just don't know about that one. I think Clemson will win by 100.
DB's killing me.
Okay, I'm 7 to DB. I don't know. I don't know who DB is.
I didn't see that, Eric.
Oh, wait a minute. I done 7
it was hilarious. We'll see your other response afterward, though.
Wait for it.
I just saw that
I
shit.
appreciate you joining tonight, DB. This is never disappointing. That's for damn sure.
That was fucking awesome, dude. I just saw that.
Texas, number 22, Texas plays Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Yes.
That's my upset.
Really?
Iowa State over Texas. All right, that's it.
Yeah.
That's a good one, though.
Yeah, that's dope.
Number 5, Georgia plays number 13, Auburn. I had somebody take and go, well, now all the Bama fans are taking and are hoping that Auburn's going to whip Georgia. I said, if they're pulling for Auburn, they're not Bama fans.
Right.
Learn some fucking college football history, asshole.
Yeah. I think Auburn could win that game. I really do. I think the defense of Auburn's.
I hope they get stomped in the fucking ground.
I think Auburn pulls it off. It'll set up nicely when Auburn plays Alabama.
I think that's a good call, Rod.
For some reason, I'm starting to think Alan don't like Auburn worth a fuck.
Going back, y'all didn't hear me.
You gotta let that stuff go. I don't like Texas either, but I picked them last week.
You can't follow the heart. You got to follow the mind.
That's right.
That's why I picked.
There's one thing Bama fans will never pick. I've been an Oregon fan one time in my life, and I've been an FSU fan one time in my life. They were playing fucking Auburn. So.
Oh shit!
DB. There's
DB.
The moment I was 5 years old, my dad said, "Plant your ass in front of that TV. Because you go outside, and get hurt, and I miss this game, I'm busting your ass." Guess what? It's done. 48 years later, and it's still going strong.
we call that establishing boundaries.
Okay. I just got called out in the chat. Bumpy Road Brewery. Cheers to you, brother. I'm sorry I missed you. I'm sorry, dog. Shoot.
What's up, Bumpy? I didn't see Jesse in there.
Yeah, that's all it is. I didn't say hi to you. I'm sorry, Bumpy. Hell, my bad. Shit.
I didn't say hi either, but I at least highlighted you.
Hey, Bumpy, I look up to you because you're like a half foot taller than me. Cheers to you, my friend. I'm just
at least a half foot.
At least a half foot.
Hey, Blake, I'm probably the same height as you. I'm 5'6".
Hey, motherfucker, I'm 4'2". What are you talking about? Hell, I gotta get on a polo stick, jump up there.
Yeah, y'all just don't see he's got a booster seat in that chair that he's sitting in right now.
Oh, by the way, I'm sitting on 2 phone books. 2.
Ooh, is it 2 phone book now?
Yeah.
We got
small
are you like?
phone books.
What is that called?
Are you like Kevin Hart's height?
Man,
No,
I'm nuts over Kevin Hart.
Tell me, Blake, have you ever been approached to do midget porn?
Oh.
No, I didn't measure up. Shit. And now all my aspirations are gone. Fuck. I'm gonna jump off the bridge.
You came up a little short, didn't you?
Hey, can I borrow $1? I'm a little short.
Oh, wrong way.
Oh, so Tweety.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams height. DB said, "How tall are you, Blake? Knee deep?"
No, ankle deep. That's right, DB. Cat Williams.
All right.
Hey, it's okay. I still love all you crazy sons of bitches, even though y'all make fun of me for being 4'3". I mean 4'2", or maybe 5'5". I don't know.
I think you're about. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I've seen those videos. You're a little taller than 4'2".
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're Webster or something, you know.
The guy does he playing?
And just when I was starting to pull for you, bruh. What the fuck, homie? What the fuck?
Which quarterback do you prefer, John Elway or 1964 D?
John Elway was a bad son of a bitch, in my opinion.
1964.
I know what you're talking about, Jacob, but hell, I still choose John Elway.
Oh my God.
Involved with that one.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, we got
shout out to everybody out in the chat right now, man. Y'all are killing it right now. God bless you, man.
Literally killing it.
Y'all, seriously, y'all are making me like want to jump off the fucking bridge down the end.
Keep it up, Chet. Keep it
Can you
up.
just do the Dak Prescott
Make sure there's
dance all the
plenty
way
of
to the
water.
bridge?
No, the fuck I cannot. Yeah, Blake has never seen a silver spoon. Hey, that's the most honest thing I've heard all night.
Have
I
they
think
always
that
been,
applies to me as well.
have they
Probably
always
two
been
others,
clear
like-
plastic?
Can it be clear plastic? Collective Beard, even though you're an Alabama fan, I pulled for y'all last week. Show me some support. So, do you?
Oh, we done went way off the rails now.
Yeah.
Do I make up for in personality? Well, okay, this is the only way I'm going to answer this. I'd much rather pitch than catch. Cheers. So,
I think most. Well, never mind.
yeah, I know, right? He'd rather pitch than catch too. Cheers, everybody.
Oh my goodness. Where have we gone here?
I don't know.
I don't know. Everybody's asking me, do I pitch or catch? And I pitch.
It's
No,
derailed.
no. Do you make for it in personality or dick, Blake? Like,
Not pitch.
you know, 3'9" or 10, 3'9" with a 10-foot dick, that kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, I know what it meant, homie. I just
he just
Never heard of
lost
that.
he lost it there. He lost it there.
I never seen Blake go silent like that.
Yeah.
Somebody muted him, I
First.
think.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's
Why the hits just keep coming for you?
so Twitty got my back. So Twitty got my back.
When a pogo stick comes in handy. Oh my God.
Oh, go.
Who had the echo? Who's got a reverberator?
Me, I'm just messing with you.
Oh, Lord. So
Oh my.
in related news, number 7 Minnesota plays number 23 Iowa.
Y'all got some weird ass friends.
I got something to say
Everybody,
about
on this everybody in the
Minnesota wins.
they have right now. The line on that is Iowa by -2.5.
Really?
What is all? Say that again.
Are you taking it as your upset? You taking Iowa over?
No. They have Iowa by 2.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is the first time Minnesota's getting into some people that are going to be ranked, probably. Which you can question Iowa's ranking at this point, I guess, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Why would you have Minnesota's undefeated and beat Penn State?
I mean, they beat Penn State, but I mean, it's like they got more ranked teams to play now. Penn
Yeah.
State was like their first one, so.
So,
Oh,
DB, you're adding some flavor to the chat tonight. If you want to see a crazy time, the Sunday Fun Day is the time to stop by the
Yeah,
channel.
This is mild here. We'll have crazy on that.
Oh, Bumpy, I was not going to get it. Minnesota going to win. They're riding.
Oh my God.
Hey DB, just because your fucking dog likes Taco Bell, don't blame that on me, homie. Yeah, drop the chalupa. Cheers to you, DB. Cheers to you, buddy. Cheers to you, brother. Cheers to everybody right now.
I think DB's picked up an accomplice with So Tweety.
Yeah, they're helping each other on.
Oh my God.
Damn, Blake.
Good night, everybody. Good night,
You're
everybody.
going to take a couple aspirin, Blake.
Oh no, don't blame this shit on me. No, I refuse.
It's
You
looking
take no
like-
responsibility for this.
It's looking like they're thinking Blake is the one that causes people to need the aspirins. Just saying.
Ooh.
I got a prediction. I think Friday Night Throwdown might be crazy this week if they both show up.
Yeah. Tell them to show up.
I'm willing to bet down on that, brother. I'm willing to bet down, homie. I hope everybody shows up. So everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I'm just fucking with you guys. I know DB deep down inside loves me too, but DB, it's okay. You don't know what it's like to be a Razorback fan. You don't know how.
Oh, here we go again.
Huskers unite.
I have fired my damn
Bumpy
coach. I'm happy. I am so fucking
Hey,
happy. I would do a cartwheel, but I'm too fat. Go ahead, bro.
is Bumpy a Cornhuskers fan?
I don't know how he's up in freaking
New
Northeast.
Hampshire.
Yeah.
I guess he is. I don't know.
Maybe he likes something else with corn.
Maybe so.
This shit has went off the rails.
Lonely
We have officially went off the rails. We're all pulling for the Razorbacks now.
I mean, he said eggplants were no joke, so maybe he prefers corn.
Hey, DB, I love you too, brother. Cheers to you, homie. Shit. It's all good.
DB's a woman, by the way.
That's the reason why she's been
taking DB, double breasts. I love you, sweetheart.
You got to forgive him, DB. He's from Arkansas.
Yeah, I'm a little different.
They haven't figured out anatomy yet. Otherwise, they wouldn't be messing with sheep.
I'm just a little different.
See, now she's turning cornhole poking, going back against Bumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, corn is delicious. That was before, but so Cincinnati plays South Florida. I don't think none of this shit matters at this fucking point.
No,
it don't.
So Oklahoma plays Baylor, and then what's everybody's predictions at this point? Because there ain't no need to try to get this motherfucker back on track.
No. Hey, by the way, cheers, everybody. My prediction is Navy over Notre Dame. That's what I'm going with. I think Navy's going to beat Notre Dame. I think they're just going to grind their ass, and hell, why should they not?
What did you say? That's a choice word.
Iowa State over Texas.
I'm just saying, maybe
he is a butt man.
That was a bad choice of words.
Oh my God.
Hey, you know what, folks? Y'all got some crazy ass friends on this shit.
Yeah.
I'm a sweet little angel from God. Cheers.
Oh my God.
Look at So Tweety. So Tweety's right. Oh my God. Now her and DB are together. Oh shit, we're fucked.
He's getting a little coalition.
Well, I guess the one silver lining Yarnig isn't in here, or you really would catch it tonight.
Oh,
Blake.
yeah.
That would be bad. Triple teamed.
No. Y'all just said I was an ass man. Yeah, y'all talk about triple team. No, I don't fucking think so. What? No, I don't.
Well, they've been trying. Well, you've been too slow on the uptake. They've been trying to take compliments.
The bandana is too tight. How many shows do I have to say that? Bandana's too tight. It restricted blood flow to the brain. Look at bottom dollar. Hey, BD, by the way, did you have a good trip, brother?
Oh, man, it was fucking unbelievable.
Hey, I've been watching your shit, dude. That was cool, man.
Yeah, I watched.
You did have a good trip. That's cool, bro. That's cool.
I'm hoping to have the video up by the end of next week.
Hey, good for you, man. By the way, you said your football team won, right? The one you went and watched?
Yes.
Montana State.
Oh, dude. Hey, cheers, brother. That's awesome, dude.
Did they take and murder them?
They murdered them that week, and they murdered another team this week. So they're doing pretty good. They're going into playoffs.
Hey, DB, so do I, baby.
I'm gonna throw mine out there. I'm going with Baylor over Oklahoma.
Dang, that's the one I was picking too. Dang, you got it though.
Hey, Jeremy, you gotta go with bye week over Arkansas.
Actually, that could happen right at this moment.
Oh, it could, brother.
I was sticking with that one. That's the one I actually was picking.
Who's that?
At least bye week has a coach.
Baylor over Oklahoma. I just got a feeling about that.
Hey, one day we're gonna get Brett Venables because he's gonna want to ditch the fucking cool ass orange and white. He's gonna play with the weird ass fake Alabama red and white. And then we'll see.
He's getting paid more as an assistant than what y'all can offer as a head coach, so that ain't gonna happen.
No, that's not true, man. I want everybody to know something. In what's that shit where they throw the bags and it lands in the hole?
Cornhole.
Thank you. Rod J knows what I'm talking about. We are the national cornhole. We're the best in the world at cornhole. Do y'all want to come cornhole? If anyone wants to,
I wouldn't say.
I wouldn't put out a T-shirt and walk through a prison with it, but
that's what they wear while stump training.
Hey, Rod J.
If you do and you survive, you won. Tough.
Hey, Rod J. Hey, brother. Everybody loves wake up sex unless you're in prison. So,
yeah.
Oh my God. So, Rod J. What's your pick, buddy?
I got Auburn over Georgia.
Yeah,
good pick.
That could happen. Auburn's defense is good, no doubt.
Yep.
You know that LSU beat them 23-20 at their place, so barely beat them.
So who's leading so far in the upset pick?
I am.
Not me.
I think I got 3 out of 4 thus far.
Rod J and Jeremy have gotten the most.
I think
then I think it's Whiskey Scouts 2, Blake with 2. I've only got 1 right so far this year, so
I'm not betting with
I
your
probably
pick.
would have been 3 out of 3 unless they said the episode we let Eric on. He got all crazy because he was picking more than 1, so we started picking more than 1.
right.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, go back and look at America. I actually chose NC State. I said they'll hang with Clemson 55-10. Shows you how much I fucking know.
I think because I keep picking against South Carolina. So.
It's a pattern.
Hey, can we all agree that Georgia should not be ranked above Alabama?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good now.
Did you see
I agree
DB's
with
comment
that.
to Tweety, Allen?
Hold on. No. Uh-oh. What did I miss?
Officer.
Oh, shit.
Oh my.
Oh, wow. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Oh no, you gotta go down more than that, but that's a good one too.
Hey,
Blake,
Jared,
you like corn?
hey, I'd much rather eat corn than Jeremy. Cheers. So,
Happy
Oh my
goodness. Oh my God.
Tweet. Oh my God. That's what I was referring to.
Yeah.
That's what I was referring to.
Oh my goodness.
What about Virginia Tech? They're okay.
What about them?
Well, they
They're
took
okay.
they took an upset bottom dollar and all the other Clemson fans out there by taking and beating Wake Forest.
Yeah. They're
Yeah,
okay.
they're
Not
always
good.
kind of a tricky team, even without Beeman being there anymore.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm thinking, and I'm trying to find out who the underdog is in the game, but I'm not going with any of the ranked teams because most of them is kind of apparent who's probably going to win.
Go ahead, pick Mississippi State, brother.
No, I was going to pick.
Mississippi State.
Go ahead, pick Mississippi State.
Shut up,
got it
Blake.
right.
Nobody asked you anything.
You got it right last week. Go ahead, pick Mississippi State.
Get you a cowbell, make you feel better. Get the cowbells
pick
going.
He wants you to pick against your team again, is what it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
No, I'm looking to see if Pittsburgh is if they're calling for Pittsburgh over UNC.
Hey, Alan,
I think UNC would be.
Hey, Alan, why you look for your pick, brother? Can we not agree that next week you're gonna be calling them Hogs to beat LSU?
Probably.
Hey, we just converted the host. Hell yeah, we won, Arkansas. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
We'd have the tiebreaker in that situation, jackass.
I know that.
Y'all lose to LSU. I mean, y'all beat LSU. We've lost to LSU, but we took and beat Arkansas. We've got the tiebreaker. We take and go to the SEC championship game. But it's process of elimination.
Got about as much chance of beating LSU.
But Alan,
you finding gold on the moon.
I mean, you're talking about Arkansas. You can't put your faith in Arkansas.
Have none of y'all took and watched any of the SEC games in the past? Whenever LSU's been ranked, Arkansas has been fucking 2-9, and they take and beat LSU.
No,
I'm just saying.
This year.
Thank
It ain't
you,
happening
brother.
this year.
Thank you, brother. It could.
Well, I know
happen.
that, but it's,
We got a brand new
to,
coach, man. Our coach said the other day he don't care no more about formats and philosophy. He wants us to go out there and play our best game against them. That right there put more faith in my heart than anything Chad goes, well, I'd love to thank the competition, and I'd love to thank the staff, and I'd love to thank this, and I mean, fuck, that ain't no leader. That's what we need, brother. That's that Nick Saban shit. That's that fucking Dabo Sweeney shit. We need somebody who
You know about the shit of winners?
Exactly. We need somebody. We need a grown ass man who don't care about all these stars, because Houston Nutt proved that we don't need stars. Look at Nick Saban back in the day. first year y'all had Saban, y'all won 5, right?
Yeah.
Or was it?
Saban struggled when you first came there a little bit.
Yeah,
But
That's what I'm saying. Plus, he just got off the Dolphins, man. But he turned the shit around. We got to have somebody turn shit around. This dude made me want to put on a fucking chin strap at 34 and go to war for this guy because he made me believe, and that's what you got to have. Bearded Picker, LSU has lost twice to get Bama to get SC head to head as tiebreaker.
Ain't gonna happen.
nah.
But Bama will be in the Final Four even if they lost the last 3 games.
I told y'all a few weeks ago. I said Bama could end up with a 2-loss season this year.
Yep.
You did,
They'll be there.
brother. You did. Hey, by the way,
Oh
D,
my God, Bumpy.
Brigham Young said the preacher. Well, I mean, is it a preacher or is it a priest?
Yeah.
Because-
Good question. Good
Well,
question.
in South Carolina, it doesn't matter. It's a preacher. or a priest.
all I know is this, Rod.
Oh, you got to see this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, this one's gonna be.
Well, boy, that's about some Billy Jack bullshit. That's some Billy Jack bullshit. We all know it's going to be the Cowboys and the Chiefs or the Patriots because Dallas is the greatest team of all time. Because Dak,
Yeah, and their own fans, man. But anyway, that's not here or there.
Dak can dance better than me. I have no rhythm. No shit. If I started dancing, everybody would be like, "Motherfucker, you having a stroke?" Orgy? What the fuck? What? You all right? A seizure? What? No.
She's saying we're sword fighting over here. Shut up and pay attention to the chat.
Corn or eggplant?
Oh dear Lord!
Well, gotta get your veggies.
All right, I'm
Who'd
gonna
you pick, Alan?
I'm gonna go with Indiana over Penn State just cause fuck it, why not?
Well, that's
Hey,
just
that's a
crazy
bold-
there.
That's a bold one.
That's a real bold one.
It's all about starch.
It's all about the starch. Wow.
So
Moves with tubes. Oh my god.
Oh me.
Whiskey, who'd you pick? I didn't get your pick, buddy.
I had Iowa State over Texas.
Ooh,
Cyclones.
Nice. The Cyclones.
Yep.
Ooh, excuse
And then
me.
who you got bottom dollar?
Who, me?
Whoever's playing Clemson, right?
Whoever playing Clemson.
No, I had Baylor over Oklahoma.
Oh, nice, brother. Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Gonna bear down on that one.
Hey, by the way, you know,
Hold on,
he's the Oklahoma fan, man.
I think we got duplicate picks here because Jeremy, didn't you pick Baylor over Oklahoma?
Yeah, I think they
over
both said
Oklahoma?
at the time they got both one at that one.
Can we do that, or I can pick a different one if I want to?
Hey, no,
Fuck it, we'll go.
no. Fuck it, let's go with
I
it.
just don't think we ever had anybody do the same ones, but that's probably fine.
That was the one I had picked, but I can pick another one. Hold on.
No,
No, you're
what?
good.
No, you
Fuck
good.
it.
bro.
There's not really a whole lot to choose from this week.
No.
I mean,
No.
I'm taking it going with Indiana over Penn State. Even both of them are ranked in the AP. So,
I
But
thought
you don't got to do a ranked game. I mean, you think it is a better game.
but
If
none of the
you-
unranked games are very appealing either because most of them it's kind of like okay, yeah, they should win over them.
I'll change mine. I'll change it, and I know y'all gonna laugh and y'all gonna, what the fuck's he saying? I'm gonna do South Carolina over Texas A&M.
It could happen.
It
Oh,
could
yeah.
happen, brother.
Yeah.
It could happen, BD.
South Carolina goes.
That's not too surprising.
No.
If Will
Hey,
Muschamp gets the fire under his ass, he'll probably fucking win this game after losing to App State. So
No.
I cannot
It is
believe one of my awesome friends on this panel did not choose the bye week over Arkansas. I am so fucking disappointed, you guys.
So see, this is how I know that the Carolina Clemson thing is a fake rivalry because a Clemson fan just pulled for Carolina over somebody. Just saying.
I'm all about myself, so I'm going for the win.
He's going by the mind. He's not going by the heart.
I'll be right back, boys. I'll be right back.
$5 he was
Deacons.
on it. When I was yawning, yeah, sorry.
Oh dear Lord.
I was just yawning at the whole thought about Alabama playing football this week.
He likes DD cans. Oh, looks so Tweety.
Oh my goodness.
What are we
We're-
talking about here? Because if we're talking about the same thing, well, I think we're talking about what's with you and not clutching your pearls no more, Tweety. Just saying.
There's no pearl clutching.
Hell, man. Huh.
So- oh my goodness, that's funny. He said, "I sub."
He's on board. Big on.
God corrupted me. I don't think we had much
Glad
to
we
do
could
with
be of
that.
service. Glad we could be of service.
Can I fix your hair?
Oh dear Lord.
Oh my, Jeremy, you got a fan.
You got corn and eggplant out there. What's going
Oh,
on?
Good Lord.
She might tackle you.
Oh dear God.
Jeremy's gonna get catcalled.
Oh, once Blake TV comes back, I think that about covers it for this week of college football.
I'm back, everybody. I'm back, everybody.
Oh, you missed it. You missed it. Sorry.
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
you
miss-
missed
No, I
a good
didn't.
stuff.
No, I didn't miss shit. I promise you, I didn't miss shit. I saw that. So, cheers, everybody. Cheers, everybody in the chat. Cheers to this panel. Sub to my friends. Sub to his friends.
What the fuck are you doing the outro for? Shut the fuck up over there.
Oh, I thought he was leaving. I'm sorry. I thought he was leaving. My bad. Fuck.
I thought this was his week for outros.
I'm allowed one fuck up every show. That was my fuck up.
Wait a minute.
What are
wait
you
a
talking
minute.
about? If it was one fuck up a week, as soon as you opened your mouth, you'd be in trouble. So
Every time I open my mouth and say how great Arkansas is, I didn't say it this week. Fuck yeah.
I can only imagine with DB there. I mean,
Oh, by the way, next week.
oh my God. So yeah, so it was this is
Right.
this is the
Right.
night
On the
college
other
football
stream.
talk. So
Bye, everybody. That's
Y'all
what I'm
taking-
talking about.
y'all taking let's see where we at. Friday night throwdown 10:00
Oh,
Blake TV.
That's when you need to join.
Sunday fun day 9:30 this channel.
That channel down there.
We have gone like
You
way
join
off
these.
topic, and before it gets way too far, craziness,
We're
I'm
all
gonna go
gonna
ahead
be
and say
Arkansas fans. That's right.
y'all have a lovely day. Sub to my friends, the Whiskey Scout, Blake TV,
You, and you.
Jeremy Vinson, Bottom Dollar Online, and Mr. Rod J. Beer Ventures. Y'all have a lovely evening.
Man, everybody. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Arkansas
cheers.
Happy week.